I've been involved as a diplomat for the last 30 years, and I think one of the lessons that you learn very early on, that the most effective form of diplomacy is person-to-person links. So Algeria and New Zealand have had diplomatic relations for a long time, but in more recent years I think both governments have been keen to inject greater substance to the relationship. And so we think education is actually a crucial area in which we can realise the potential between our two peoples. So I'm delighted that this week, while I've been in this wonderful country, I've been able to say to your officials that New Zealand has decided to make Algerian students eligible for postgraduate scholarships from next year. And in particular, we're focusing on the agricultural sector and geothermal studies, because that's an area where New Zealand is a major exporter of dairy products to this country, but we also realise we have an obligation to help develop the agricultural sector in this country, and this is one way of doing so. New Zealand also offers very competitive fees, and I'm talking about $4,500 per year for PhD students. And we would certainly welcome Algerian PhD students in New Zealand, because we believe that is a very effective way of encouraging collaboration and research. And in addition to the fees being at a relatively modest level, the New Zealand government would also provide work permits to partners of students and free education for their children. There's tremendous potential in this country to develop further your agricultural sector, and I think there would be a lot of interest from the New Zealand private sector and government to look at ways in which we can achieve what we call win-win outcomes, mutually beneficial outcomes for both our peoples. Yesterday I re-extended an invitation for officials from your Ministry of Commerce and your Ministry of Agriculture to travel down to New Zealand later this year as our guests to look at collaboration on sanitary and phytosanitary issues that are absolutely critical in terms of trading relations.